We are in Nakat Harbor, just north of the Canadian-US border, and we saw old Cannery Ruins on the nautical chart, so we decided to come explore. And after a little bit of kayaking, came across an old area. It looks like there was an explosion here, or just a very intense fire. You can see a lot of these metal pieces have been melted. These are chunks of some kind of metal, maybe iron. Pretty intense heat. You can still see the wheel on this, and maybe an axle. There's some old bricks in here that still have the stamp where they were made. There are still some pilings that don't look burned, or at least parts of them that are not showing burns. But again, all of this metal that has just been liquefied at one time and then hardened up again, as well as other pieces that are still intact, parts of old wheel sections. You can still see the fine pieces in there. This is almost the size of a bathtub, so I'm not sure if it's an or it's on top of a metal wheel. I have to do a little bit of research on this to figure out what this was. Here you can see the lines of wiring, or not sure if that was copper, but how it's fused in place. For anyone wanting to find this location, besides being on the nautical charts as Cannery Ruins, it's also the southwest of this little waterfall. I'm going to pan over. There's just so much stuff in and around and under where you're walking. It's just embedded underneath the grass. But this is what I came to find, and I'm so thrilled to have found it. These old boilers. There's 4. There's a hatch on top of this one. These go back way in there. About looks like 12 feet deep. This one's rotted out on the bottom. These would make some good bear dens in the winter. I'm glad there's none in here right now. Here's the door to this one, and its hinges. This one here has the door still on it, but it's caving in. Big old bars, big old handle, it's rusted up. Open up on top. But yeah, what a neat find. Glad these are still here and visible with a little bit of looking and searching. These were sure beefy. Got some heavy metal. And as if these weren't interesting enough, there is what's left of a rock structure up here. Not sure what it is, but gonna go check it out. It's encased in moss. The little square hole there. Not tall enough to look over this. So it looks like it was part of a wall with a large bar sticking out the end, wearing a shag coat. And then right is another rock. Actually, this is concrete, poured concrete here, holding another boiler. There's some bricks somebody's laid up here with the car stamp in it. And here's some more brick lining the boiler. And metal pieces all over. You have to watch out for. This looks like a submarine. Pretty impressive to find something this intact. There's some old wire encircling that upper portion. But yeah, the old brick lining underneath here. Surprisingly, it hasn't mossed over. It's probably got too much ash, or it's been sanitized by the heat. And I'll have to look for this on my way out, because I didn't even notice it up here through the trees. It's pretty well camouflaged up in here. But my kayak is just right down here on the beach. Let's see if I can peek up into here without falling off the mossy shelf here. Hopefully there's nothing in here. Wow, it doesn't even look like moss is growing in there. I'm zoomed out as far as I can. This is towering above me. Down near the high water mark. And to the, I believe, the south of the little waterfall. This is all I've found under the trees. Coming out to where the old boilers are, and this little kind of isthmus island with the waterfall. This is the view from the northeast. There's lots of tannin in the water, so it's dark brown. Waterfall. On the corner, the boilers. And then the rock foundation up in the trees. And to watch the tides. They come in quick.